got big Rango in the garage. As you can see, we got it lifted up. So basically what I'm gonna take y'all through today is a little cosmetic upgrade or modification that you can do to your RT Durango, your SRT, whatever style Durango you got. You can possibly do it with Chargers and Challengers as well. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a little bit more flair to this Durango by polishing the mufflers that's on here. You know, we already did the muffler delete on this one, so it sounds really cool. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish these exhaust tips and make them look chrome. And then once I'm finished with it, we're going to take it right up the street to the wash. We're going to wash it, polish it up, get it shining, and I'm going to come back with y'all and show y'all what it's looking like. For this mod, these are the tools that you're going to need to make this happen. So you're going to need any type of drill, 24 volt, 18 volt, it doesn't matter, DeWalt, Cobalt, whatever your brand is. You're going to need a drill. You're going to need a braided steel or a steel brush on the tip. You're going to need also a sander, and then you're also going to need an angle grinder. And with your angle grinder, you're going to be able to put your spiral sewn buff wheels on your angle grinder so that we can polish this all up. You're also going to need some buffing compound to get that shine that we're looking for, and also maybe a smaller buffing kit. This kit right here was $19. These 4-inch wheels were $3 a piece. The sandpaper 320 grit was $10, and we paid another $5 for the buffing compound right at the local Menards up the street. And these cone shapes are going to be very key because we're going to be using these shapes right here to actually get inside of this exhaust tip right here to shine this up and make it have a little bit more brilliance to it. So with all that being said, let's dive into the video. After about a good 15 minutes of brushing your exhaust, I'm going to show you exactly what the difference is just off of the brushing. No polishing, no sanding has been done. Just brushing alone brightens up this thing and makes it look so much better from behind. So let's take a look. That looked 10 times better than that side right there. So you can see the difference, all the dirt and grime that's on there. And we're gonna knock that side down as well and get it looking like this baby right here. And then when we start to polish, it's gonna look so much better. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hop over to the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and sand that side down, knock all of that grime off of there, and then I'll get back with you guys when I get ready to put the sanding wheel on it to, you know, soften this metal up just a little bit more before I polish it. For this part, as you can see, I got both sides cleaned up pretty well. They're actually shining right now. So, I mean, most people will be content with this, but I'm a pretty flashy guy. I love shiny things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a mirror finish on these things. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 320 grit sandpaper, place it on my sander, and I'm going to go ahead and start, you know, smoothing out the metal from all the scratch marks that were created from the metal brush. And once I finish that stuff up, then we're gonna go ahead with the buffing compound and the buffing wheels, and we're gonna start to polish these things up, and you'll see that brilliant shine come out. Stay tuned. Okay, So we're back on one of the most crucial parts to polishing any type of metal, whether it's aluminum, whether it's brass, copper, gold, steel, stainless steel. You have to know what you want to do and what your end process is going to look like with metal finishing, but you have to make sure you pay attention to the manufacturer specifications of the compounds that you're going to be using, because they're all meant for a certain purpose. So as you can see here, inside of this polishing pack, we have a white polishing compound, a dark brown, we have like a red color, and a black. And on the back of the package, it tells you exactly what every last one of those compounds are for and what they're going to do for your metal. So pretty much, I just polish these things up with the wire brush and the sandpaper. So right now I'm pretty much at a smooth point, so I don't have to start from the very beginning of the buffing compound specifications. But what I want to do is I want to go and look and see what it is that I want to be doing right now. So right now I have some fine scratches and marks, so I want to pretty much buff out a little bit more of those scratches, heat up that metal to get it to be a little bit more smooth. So I'm going to use the emery, which is the black compound, and the black compound is for use in coarse buffing to remove scratches, rust, corrosion, or to deburr stainless steel and other hard metals. So we're going to use that first, and we're going to work that into the exhaust and the mufflers and the exhaust tips. So once we get finished with the black, we're going to go for the white, and the white compound is for use on all metals to remove scratches and obtain a highly reflective finish. And that's what I'm looking for, a highly reflective finish. I want almost a mirror finish on these mufflers and exhaust tips, so that no matter who pulls up behind me, they're going to see these big pretty mufflers shining like chrome, and it's going to give the ass end of this big Durango a really, really nice look in the summertime when that sun is shining. So with further ado, we're going to get right into this. So right now, what I want to do is I want to start polishing the inside of my exhaust tips. So I'm going to go ahead and use this black compound, and I'm going to take it and rub it on this polishing wheel. And you just want to rub it on there until it starts to melt. So you can see the compound going onto the wheel is starting to turn black. So I'm going to rub that in there until it's completely black. And once it's completely black, I'm going to go ahead and go on the inside of this exhaust tip with the polishing buffing wheel. Now, we got the black polish on there, so you can see these babies beaming a little bit right now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a soft cloth and we're gonna take some brake cleaner, and we're just gonna spray this on there, and we're gonna wipe off all of that black compound so that we can go ahead and switch over to our white and start to put the actual shine on these things that we're looking for. Right back. There you have it. So that thing is brilliant. It shines really good, and we're just gonna clean it up. I'm gonna get ready to do the other one, then we're gonna head to the wash because it's a pretty nice day out here in Michigan, as you can see. All right, so I'm done polishing the exhaust pipes, the mufflers and the exhaust tips. As you can see, those things are shining pretty good right now. So we're getting ready to drop this thing out the air and head to the wash so that we can shine this baby up. Let's go ahead and get in Big Rango and head to the wash and clean this baby up. Look at those exhausts shining. we got? We got your boy T-Bird up here. What up, bro?
Yeah.
Looking good. Yeah. Huh? I know, man. I haven't been getting no washes because the rain, every time I wash, here come the rain like an hour later. Yeah, I saw it on your Instagram. That's gonna wrap up today's video. For all of my Mopar, my Ford, my GM, Pontiac, you know, all of those different brands of cars that you drive, all my foreign cars, BMW, Mercedes, that cosmetic modification is something that you can do to any vehicle that has exposed mufflers, exposed exhaust tips. So take a shot at it. It only takes about 30-40 minutes of your time, and it'll make your car look that much better when you pull up to all of your guys. So, you know, subscribe, share these videos to your friends that have Durangos, because I'm getting ready to do a full modification of this truck, all the way from the aesthetics of the outside of it, all the way through the motor, the drivetrain. We're going to change everything on this RT Durango, and the ending goal is for me to show and document some Durango footage. So I'm going to do that for the viewers, and eventually we're going to get this truck away once it's completely modified and ready to go. We'll do a raffle, and we're going to get this truck away, and then we're going to move on to another vehicle and do the same thing going forward.